show. Shout out to my up at Coca-Cola for the track that cut me at the Super Bowl. On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night, I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope.
With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And, of course, James Harden. Oh, wow!
You know, Coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot. And, guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Morant. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Adebayo. From down in the low post, it goes. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Healed on the wing. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. The three ball. That shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Williamson. No good with the finger roll.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
No good on the second free throw.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Here's Williamson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And putting that vertical of his to great use. Zion can be a rebounding machine when he's dialed in.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Outside Bane. Lets the three fly. The Raptors with a lead. And the basket by Hield.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Morant. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
From deep, Morant. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Love. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavs trailing. To the middle. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Morant. In transition, here they come. Oh, George with a steal. Murray with it. And it's Hield picking him up. For three, George. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Smith. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And it looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Cleveland calls timeout. .149 left in the opening quarter. Here's Murray. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Williams in the post. Moody from outside. McDaniels with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here comes Toronto on the push. Williams' shot is good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Raptors?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers and quickly converting.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Cleveland on D. 11-point game.
Robert Covington.
Pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And he misses the fast break layup. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And the Cavs with possession, trailing by 13. Some solid defense from Williams. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Najee. The offensive rebound. Let's go with a three. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And Williams punches it home.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dumped.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And for the Raptors, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
George's shot is off. Now here's Morant. He's got 10. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
Ja Morant picks one up. That free throw misses. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
They get it back. Here's Adebayo. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Cleveland calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. This Cavs squad is struggling. Gets stolen by Hield. Hield on the wing. From the arc. Sinks the tray. Hield's got 5 points.
If you've got a shooter like Hield on your team, any opportunity to deliver the basketball is a good time.
A moment here for an injury report. Well, we got a chance here to check up on Jamal Murray's status. What do you have, Allie?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. His return to the court won't happen tonight, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
To the left wing. To halt the run. And another miss by Cleveland.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
George outside. And the jam by George.
That's a play that's all about positioning, and Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Outside Morant. Back to Love. Lays it up and banks it in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And Toronto calls time here.
And the Justice team is coming your way, and here they are, your North-Side Crew.
Up top, Morant. He's got 15.
plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Here's George. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Williams on the wing. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to George. And stolen by Williams. Here's Morant. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
George left side. That one no good. And Toronto will come the other way.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
1:05 left in the second quarter. Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Outside Morant. On the take. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Williams on the wing. Out to the right wing. It's McDaniels on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Love. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the wing. Moody from outside. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Williams. The steal. Just 3 on the clock. That shot missing. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Up top, Morant. Pass to Adebayo. Tipped. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Adebayo's got 12. Here's Bamba. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Kevin Love. At the 2018 Draft Combine, Mo Bamba measured a 7'10" wingspan, Doris.
Absolutely incredible to think that broke the record for the longest that Rudy Gobert held. Now, how does that translate in the NBA? Well, it obviously is a help on the defensive end. Mo Bamba, a guy capable of covering so much area on the floor.
Williamson. Here's the second effort.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And stolen by Bamba. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. Fires for 3. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And the Raptors making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors.
Now Williamson. He has 6.
Oh, my!
Wow! Way up there in the rafters.
No one is stopping that. Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes. And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Inside. Second chance shot. Pass to Bamba. Smith with it. Picked up by Craig. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 23 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Well, that's an example of the patience and craftiness of Mo Bamba. Really good use of the pump fake, getting that defender to commit.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Rebound by the Raptors. Pass to Smith. Here's the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bradley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. George with it. It's rebounded by Najee. And here is Williams. Give him 8. Oh, George with a steal. Fast break, Cleveland. Williamson, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
George outside. Bradley, that's good.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Here's Adebayo. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
George left side. Out left to the wing. Here's Williamson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
And the jam by George.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Back to Adebayo. Pass to Vucevic. 4 on the clock. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
Well, anytime someone can knock down mid-range Jays, it opens up the floor. Nikola Vucevic doing just that.
Williamson misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And so he hits both.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Outside Bogdanovic. Fires in the triple. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket on the night.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Back to George. They double team George. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Williams from long range. And the Raptors, another three.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And so it's Toronto, building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. The
We need you to get right now for your North Side Crew.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here are the Cavaliers now. Tries to break his ice. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Take it away. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. Left side Williams. To the wing on the left. He takes it in. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Inside. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Outside, Williams. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Second shot opportunity. Pass to McDaniels. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Some room here for Williams. And it's Toronto with another.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I love to see a rookie get after it like this. Williams bursting off the floor and dunking it home.
Morant into the lane. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup. Morant's got 25 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And he drops a first.
Second team foul.
Both good from the line that time. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, the Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Well, you see Paul George's activity coming to bear right there. The ability to get a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
It's stolen. To the inside. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Oh, the motor of Williamson is special. Awesome at staying engaged and hitting the offensive glass. Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Williams into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Now here's Williams.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Toronto.
And Williams drops them both. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.